One of my favorite parts of skincare is toners. In fact, I like to put it all in a category. I love watery skincare, essences, ampules, that kind of thing is really my jam. So in today's video, I'd love to review for you the last 5 toners I have just used. But before we get into that, I'd love to let you know who I am. Just in case you don't know, my name is Ijoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And I feel like all these things truly inspire everything that I do on my channel. Okay, so all of these toners are hydrating toners, but I promise you they all have something that makes them a little bit different from each other. Trust me, I'm a toneraholic. I know a good toner. I feel like I have so much expertise in this area. I have been loving and using toners from the beginning of my skincare journey, and it's close to a decade. I love a toner. If anything, at least one of the toners that I am going to review in this video is going to speak to you, just in case you want to do a little bit of happy shopping. At the end of the day, we all need hydration in our skincare. Hydration, for me personally, in my humble opinion, is such an easy way to ensure that the skin is plumped and supported to do what it needs to do. At the end of the day, we are made of water, and skin soothes and heals itself when it is hydrated. You know, that hydration is really a key part of supporting the moisture barrier, of supporting the healing and the soothing of the skin, and that's why it's so important to me, and I will continue to advocate this. Sometimes you don't need a hydrating serum. Maybe just finding a really good hydrating toner could do the thing for you. I have this ethos that watery skincare has really evolved and continues to present itself as this step that can push out serums out of a routine. Down below, I will link my video about serums. I will link a few videos about serums, just explaining my ethos so that I don't sound crazy. Anyway, time to get into these reviews. We are going to go from the least impressive to the most impressive. Please take note, these are my personal experiences. In my humble opinion, I do think all these toners are good, but please take into context that, once again, my experience, my skin type, which is combination. I do have a touch of oiliness in my T-zone, and I'm normal everywhere else. I can get a little bit dehydrated if I misbehave. And my skincare style is super juicy skin. I love hydrating my skin, as I'd said, and that's why we are here for this review video. Let's start with the least impressive, and shockingly enough, it's the one I have finished. I just finished this a couple of days ago. This is the Graymelin Galactomyces Multi Toner. That's going to be a little bit of a struggle to keep saying in this video. Anyway, it's an okay toner. It's at the bottom of the list for good reason, which is my experience, and it's a valid reason. The star ingredient is the Galactomyces. It is in 70% concentration in this toner, with some other ingredients which I'll talk about in a moment. But this ingredient is quite popular in K-beauty. It's a yeast ferment which has been found to support the aging process of the skin and provide the skin with antioxidants. It's an ingredient that was made popular and famous by the SK2 brand, because a lot of that brand is based on this yeast ferment. The thing is, this is not the first product that has this ingredient that I have used and has fallen flat for me. I just think that it's an ingredient my skin doesn't care about, and that's how skincare is. Some ingredients will shine on other skin types and others they will just fall flat. And I think this is a fall flat ingredient for me. It wasn't a bad toner, I repeat, it did the thing, but it just didn't wow me. It didn't stand out to me. If you're into K-beauty and you have found that this ingredient stands out to you, you might want to check this out. If you're like me and you love playing with your skincare and you love trying new things, you could definitely check this out. But for me, this is not a repurchase. This is not something I'll go looking for again, but it did not offend me. It did not break me out. It did not hurt my skin. It was just a meh. Some of the other ingredients in this toner are glycerin, sodium hyaluronate, alitonin, and there's quite a few extracts such as ginkgo biloba and licorice. Now that I've mentioned those extracts, if you do have sensitive skin to this kind of thing, please make sure that you read the ingredient deck well before you purchase this toner. But it was just another basic hydrating toner to me. It didn't stand out, and that's that. In fourth position, this is the One Thing Propolis and Honey extract, and those are the only ingredients in this, the propolis and the honey. Now, I bought this particularly because I like the simplicity. There's only propolis and honey in this, and any other ingredient in this is simply to preserve the toner. But propolis and honey are ingredients that shine on my skin. When I have them in my rotation, the skin just looks gorgeous. The skin is supported, the skin is healed, the skin is soothed. But it didn't stand out to me. It didn't wow me. There were times I was having breakouts and I wanted this to come in with a bang. And it didn't do that. And not that I even break out that much. I just wanted a little bit more. It didn't give me that bang that I was waiting for. You know, I've met other products that have honey and propolis in it and have absolutely wowed me and just been game changers in my skincare routine. This was not. Now, in saying that, I will say this is a very solid background player. I did feel like it was supporting the skin. I did feel like it was trying to do the thing. It just didn't stand out to me. My experience does not negate the effectiveness of this toner. It might shine a little bit more for somebody else. Maybe somebody who has a simpler skincare routine than I do. My routines can get a little bit busy. But I repeat, I was quite happy to have it in my routine. It's a nice background player. It felt nice on the skin. At the end of the day, honey and propolis also have antioxidants, and I absolutely love antioxidants in my skincare. I find it to be quite supportive to the health of my skin. Now, as I had mentioned, ingredients wise, we only have propolis and honey in this. Both of them behave quite similarly. They are really good humectants, and that means they draw and hold moisture into the skin. Now, who do I recommend this for? Acne prone skin, definitely. Propolis and honey have been found to be very supportive towards acne prone skin. Once again, anyone who loves to play with watery skincare like me, and those who love simple skincare. In fact, in particular, One Thing has a really minimalistic approach towards skincare. So if you like the idea of single ingredient products, this is definitely a brand to check out. Next up is the Goodal Vegan Rice Milk Moisturizing Toner. First, I loved the bottle. I loved the packaging. It came in a beautiful green box. That called me in. The name also called me in, vegan rice milk. I thought, nice. In fact, I was waiting for a milky type of consistency when this toner came into my life, but that's not what it is. It has the classic gel, slightly thick consistency of a KBEAUTY toner that I absolutely love. It is a nice toner. It's hydrating. It feels beautiful on the skin. I found that I enjoyed it a little bit more when I layered it on the skin. It really has earned its spot in the middle of the road. It's not game changing, but it's effective. It hydrated my skin. It felt really nice. But I did get a little bit bored with it, and I put it in my baby girl's skincare routine. She has drier skin, and it worked beautifully on her skin. Once again, I felt like I needed to put a few layers on her skin before moving on to moisturizer. But this is a really good, decent, not groundbreaking, effective toner. Some of the ingredients in this toner are classic hydrating ingredients. There's glycerin in this, there's sodium hyaluronates, there's ceramides, there's rice extracts. There's also an algae extract that is supposed to be healing and soothing to the skin. And there's lots of ingredients in this that I can hardly pronounce, but they all contribute towards hydrating and soothing the skin. It's not a bad toner. I like its simplicity. It's a kind of toner I would buy on a whim because I know it's effective. It has that sleepy texture that I like. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, middle of the road. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it at all. Its simplicity allows me to recommend this for almost all skin types. I think almost anyone will enjoy it. At the end of the day, it's just a really good hydrating toner that doesn't have too many promises. You know, at the end of the day, it says moisturizing toner. That's that. Now the next two toners, I really struggled to put one over the other. They're both amazing, they're both beautiful. Okay, you know what, I've made a decision. Let's go for number two. Let's do number two. This is the Bonajour Green Tea Water Bomb Toner. This is good. End of story. This is a good, hydrating, plush toner. Ridiculously hydrating. The skin was just doing like, if I didn't have all these toners in my routine right now that I was testing for the sake of this video, I would have finished this toner ages ago. This was something that I could have finished easily in a month. That's how delightful the experience was. That's how hydrating I found it to be. Absolutely beautiful. I definitely will be repurchasing this, not just one bottle. The kind of toner I would buy 2 or 3. That's how beautiful this felt. I loved it so much. I want to even use it on my body, like put a layer down and then put on some moisturizer and some body oils. I have done that twice already and I have just been the softest. I really like it. It's a good toner. It's really, really good. The star ingredient of this toner is green tea, which is chock full of antioxidants. And can I also just highlight, it is one of the best ingredients you could give acne prone skin. There's something about green tea and acne prone skin that is chef's kiss. There's also hyaluronic acid in different forms within this toner. There's glycerin and other ingredients I can barely pronounce that support wound healing. Now these ingredients are very new. They have been created in the lab, but a lot of research has been done behind them and they have been found to support the healing and the soothing of the skin. And those are two of my favorite skincare sports. I definitely recommend this toner. It was a beautiful introduction to this brand because I do believe this brand is very popular. They have a moisturizer similarly named to this. I think it's a water bomb gel cream that is very popular. Now I want to try it. I love this toner. This, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I decided to give number 1 to this toner because this is something I have used over and over again in the past. This is a KBEAUTY staple for me. This is a cult classic product. This is one hella powerful, potent, effective toner that I absolutely love. And this is the Hada Labo Moist Hyaluronic Lotion. Now this is Japanese skincare. It's not really Korean skincare, but we all like to lump everything together. Anyway, in Japan they call toners lotions. So this is a toner, and to me this toner puts to shame quite a few hydrating hyaluronic acid serums out there. That is how potent this baby is. That is how much it packs a punch. And it's not even the kind of toner you need to layer on the skin. Just be generous and go in with one good layer and you will feel your skin plump up absolutely beautifully. I love this toner. I have used several bottles of it. It's not glamorous. You know, I actually find this to be a little bit more glamorous because of the green tea, the gorgeous light color. You know, it's not just hyaluronic acid. There's a bit of antioxidants in this. But sometimes I will take effectiveness over glamour. I will take a staple. I will give respect to a cult classic over glamour. And that's exactly what this is. You know, it's been well loved by so many people. So many people buy this over and over again. I'm not the only one. In fact, the entire line of Hada Labo is a favorite for very many people. Ingredients wise, this is a very simple toner. It is simply chock full of 4 types of hyaluronic acid. There's glycerin in this and there's succinic acid, which further boosts the hydration in the skin. It's a beauty and I definitely recommend it. In fact, when I have this in my routine, it is so easy to forget serums. hydrating serums and other white noise around my routine. When I have this in my routine just becomes really simple, you know, really elegant. You know, I cleanse, I use this, I pop on a beautiful moisturizer, maybe press in a few drops of oil, and I just have beautiful plumped skin. Highly recommend. The hype is real. If you've never tried it, please do. I will also link another video down below, not by me but another skincare influencer. She has reviewed all 5 of the toners in this line because there are 4 other variations of this toner. I think it's definitely one to check out, but this is the OG. This is the one that keeps calling my name. I do remember using the one with alpha butene and absolutely loving it, and now that I've remembered it, I need to buy it. Anyway, it's time for me to end this video. Buy this, try it, it's nice. And that's that. Those are the 5 toners I have been using over the last 3 months or so. I hope you found some value in this video so you can do yourself a little bit of happy shopping. Down below in the description box, I will make sure to list everything that I have mentioned in this video. I will also link another video that I did about watery skincare. I also do a review of 5 other products. It wasn't as toner heavy as this video, but that's also a good video to check out. It's very recent. I did it this year. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Ijoma, and I'll see you soon.